The incident which took place today, the incident in fact which had come out into open, is the most heart-touching event that could ever take place. Right beside me is the mother of the child, who is barely 23 years old, who has been killed in the police station. In the same very month in May, when this incident took place, in that very same month itself, there is another incident which took place wherein another youngster, he would also probably be looking at the video. This boy also probably would be in less than 20 or so. This boy also committed suicide. In fact, making a video of it, clearly naming the circumstances which led to his suicide, clearly stating in his voice that he was tortured. He was tortured for more than 3 months, and finally unable to bear the torture, he's committing suicide. This is one particular incident which took place in the month of May. And the same month of May, the mother standing beside me stands as a testimony for another case, another child, 23 years of age. Whatever that crime might be, what that boy has committed. Now, these people are all youngsters. Maybe they have gone little astray. But then, is it the duty of the cops to kill them? If they were to kill children, then what is the duty of the courts then? This boy was asked by the court to be produced in the court for having failed to attend to the court proceedings. All what the cops should have done is bring that boy, produce him before the court. That is where the matter ends. But incidentally, what took place is this boy was tortured to death. His nails were, I believe, pulled out. The other kids, the other children, the other people who were attending to the police station, the lawyers who were attending to the police station, repeatedly told the mother, and mother, not once, twice, thrice, but since from May 9th till June 2nd, she was running to the police station almost every day, asking and pleading the police to show her son. Yet, the police, she could hear the voices. She could hear the voice of her son being beaten up. But yet, the police refused to show her. And finally, on June 2nd, after multiple efforts, what the mother has put in fact, also approached the commissioner. The mother's niece, who's also a lawyer, also approached the DGP, gave her in writing a complaint, gave him in writing a complaint, and yet there was no response on the complaint. It goes to the commissioner puts it into the dustbin, and then end of the matter. And finally, on June 2nd, the mother files a habeas corpus. And then the courts intervene. Then all the NGOs and all the like-minded people who do not want to see such atrocities right in the city center, all of them came forward and supported the mother. Only then this incident came into light. And when the incident came into light, what was the action that was initiated by the police? Just a mere suspension. That means temporarily the officer, the CI, was just temporarily suspended. Suspension meaning temporarily he is removed from the service, but temporarily. No, an incident like this takes place. You have 2 deaths taking place in the police station, and the action is just temporarily removing from service. I mean, this clearly shows the involvement of the CI, the involvement of the ACP, the involvement of the Commissioner of Police, the involvement of the DGP as well. All of them, right in the headquarters, right in the city center, are witness or hand in glove to what has happened in that particular police station. Because all of them were privy to that information, and that is exactly the reason why this effort to save the CI at that level continues to take place. And Chandrababu Naidu just orders for suspension and nothing beyond. In fact, the very fact that the court has given orders that this boy should be produced before the court before the month end, before 29th of this month, that actually triggered fear in these people, which in turn led to this suspension. But a CBI probe is to be conducted. Everybody who is involved, just not the CI. CI is only an instrument who's executed the task. The CI, the ACP, the CP, right until the DGP. Everybody who is involved in covering up this operation, should all of them should be taken into task, and a CBI should probe into this matter, put a full stop to such crimes what are taking place in the city, such crimes which are taking place all over the state, in this state of Andhra Pradesh.
So will you take up this issue to the NHRC?
We would definitely take up this issue at all the forums what this issue ought to be represented with. In fact, we would we're insisting for demanding a CBI inquiry into this, and we would take it up at various levels, including the courts.